Good morning, Year 3. As it is the last week of school, we are not going to actually have a spelling lesson. Instead, I want you to click on the link and complete the public speaking activity that Mrs. Dosport and Mrs. Hanson have actually organised for you. So, once you complete it, make sure that you are actually sending your work to the teacher so that they can have a look at it. For reading today, we're going to actually look at the Three Sisters, which is another famous Sydney natural landmark. The Three Sisters is part of the Blue Mountains National Park in New South Wales, which is located an hour's drive west of Sydney. The formation is named after the Aboriginal Dreamtime story. So a lot of the natural features in Australia that have Aboriginal names are actually named after some type of Dreamtime story. So I'm going to tell you the Dreamtime story now. The three sisters named Meenie, Wimla, and Gundio lived with their father. These beautiful young women had fallen in love with three brothers from another tribe, but the tribal law said they couldn't marry. The brothers were not happy with the law and decided to capture the three sisters, causing a major tribal war. To protect the girls, a witch doctor from their tribe turned them into stone. While he intended to reverse the spell when the battle was over, he was unfortunately killed. The sisters remain a magnificent rock formation as a reminder of this battle for generations to come. Okay, so there were three sisters, which are the sisters that are the rock formations that fell in love with men from another tribe. So a witch doctor cast a spell to protect them after the men had captured the women and turned them into rock. And he was supposed to change them, but he died within that battle. So that's why the formation is there from their beliefs. Rock formations. The Blue Mountains National Park area itself was originally formed many thousands of years ago. The Three Sisters rock formation was molded from the sediment of a very large river system which over the years eroded the surrounding landscape. So this used to be a massive mountain. And well, this is the factual text, not from the perspective of Dreamtime. So what is believed is that the river would continuously hit the rock formations until they eroded and formed the Three Sisters. Here is a video that tells of the Three Sisters story as well for you to watch. Once you've watched that video, I'd like you to complete the comprehension questions that are listed over here. So what was the impact of the witch doctor dying? What can we assume about the water levels during the formation of the Three Sisters? What that means is, do you think that the water was high or was low tide during the formation of the Three Sisters? And finally, in what way are the Three Sisters similar or like Bondi Beach? And this is information that you would gather from last week's reading. Once you have done that, I would like you to complete your writing. So tomorrow you're going to actually complete the assessment task that we are going to grade for your writing. So this is another practice, and you can use any of these language features. You can always log on to your previous day slides in order to use the language structures that we've provided. Make sure that you're using the sentence stems, you're using your adjectives, you're using some verbs, you have adjectives here that describe things to do and things to see, and then you have the specific places. So these are just the nouns of general places you'll find in Blue Mountains. Then you have your proper nouns like Katoomba Falls, Three Sisters, and so forth. So make sure you're using capital letters for that. I've put some pictures of various places that you might like to visit if you go to the Blue Mountains or popular tourist places. Now, you need to remember you're writing a persuasive paragraph to convince Australians to travel domestically within their own country in order to promote small businesses or the businesses around Australia that have gone down because of lockdown. I want you to write it here, and you need to make sure that you are using a persuasive sentence starter. The reasons why Australians should explore the Blue Mountains, capital letters for specific places or people, and correct punctuation. This is a big one because I'm not seeing a lot of that. So for example, you might write, pack your bags and come to the mind-blowing Blue Mountains, where you will see the unique Three Sisters when you visit when you visit, and then you'll put a full stop and then you'll start a new sentence.